Hi, it's Jason here from Custom Cams. Just a quick update. Sennheiser have updated the HD25, we've just noticed. In 2020 we've just got our latest batch in and it's slightly different. First of all, big shout out to Sennheiser, because when they last updated it they said they had more ecologically friendly packaging, but then they put it in a carrier bag, which they didn't used to have, in a plastic bag. So you're just increasing the disposable plastics and then making your stuff more ecologically friendly. But they've changed that with the latest ones, which is good. When they get shipped to us, they now come wrapped in paper rather than a bag, which is nice. And also, inside the box, the headphones come in paper as well, rather than the plastic bag. So they've reduced 2 pieces of single-use plastic, which is good. All the other packaging is cardboard as well. So yeah, so thumbs up, well done Sennheiser. So you know they look pretty much the same as they have done. The box looks the same, but we did notice there is one change that they have made when we pulled them apart. Now, one of the downfalls of the HD25 is some of them get a connection issue in the ear cup. The last update they soldered the wires to the springs internally, which reduced one area that it could fail. And then with this, they've completely updated the cable with this new version. It now has gold pins, whereas before it didn't, like a gold plating on there, which should help with the connection. We used to sell gold plated springs, which did the same thing, but this kind of means that you don't need to do that. I think they've stolen our idea there, but yeah, we'll let them have it because they're doing good work. But yeah, the cable originally was steel, which gave it a very high tensile strength, because these are designed to work with cameramen, and you yank on the cable. The last thing you want to do is break a cable with these, because it will leave you in trouble. So they always had a steel cable, but the disadvantage of steel is obviously it's not as conductive as copper, and changing to a copper cable used to make them sound just a little bit better, because you're reducing the insertion losses. There's less sort of signal drop across the cable. And it looks like now they've updated it. The original cables used to measure between sort of 4 and 6 ohms. Now this new cable that comes on the late 2020s seems to be copper. We've measured this, it's around 1 ohm. Yeah, so I suspect that they've swapped steel for copper. The new cable has got a matte finish, the old one used to be slightly shiny, and it's also got a Sennheiser logo embossed there. So these should just about start being in the shop soon. Yeah, so if you get paper wrapping, you know you've probably got one of these new ones with the copper cable. Now then, if you look after them, the copper cable is going to be better. It's going to sound better. The gold connections on there is going to give you a better connection with the spring in the ear cup. But obviously, if you yank on it really hard, it's going to be easier to probably break one of these. We haven't actually cut one of these up yet. They might have put Kevlar strands in it, which they do on some of the other headphones, so that would mean that you're less likely to break it. But yeah, we'll have to investigate that and see. It's just I don't want to cut up a new cable if we don't have to. I'll wait till someone wants us to do something stupid with it, and then we'll find out. But anyway, yeah, so well done Sennheiser for updating the packaging, and yeah, the new 2020 HD25 should sound a little bit better than the old ones, so that's an improvement. Well done. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. Loving your work.